Gotta try to get this four-wheeler out of here. Just bought it for 350 bucks. 1986 4x4. It's been sitting here for a while. Alright, we got it back home. That was not easy getting on the trailer with the flat tires. Tires go flat instantly. You pump them up and they instantly go flat. So that was a little difficult by myself getting that on the trailer. It looks like Hillside Recreation Honda Sales and Service, Wautoma is where this was bought from. Plastics look pretty decent. I talked to the seller. He was gone, so I just left the money in his car, but he does have the other side piece of plastic right there in his storage unit, so he's gonna go look for that. What he knows is wrong with it so far is the fuel pump, he said, stopped working, and the starter stopped working. He said the kickstart always worked good, but the starter was not working. Starter's right here. So we'll see if we can get that all fixed up. It is a 4x4, so I think we got a pretty good deal for it. 350 bucks for a 1986 Honda Fourtrax 4x4. I think it's a pretty decent deal. You can see the tag for it right there, 1986. Everything looks pretty decent. I looked for any broken pieces and the frame looks good. CV axles look good. Doesn't look like it was ridden too hard. Not sure if the brakes work or anything, but we'll check it out once we get it back inside the garage. But yeah, not too bad of a machine for 350. We'll see if we can get it running today. Alright, got her off the trailer. Those tires are a pain in the butt. We'll have to go online and order some right away for it, if we can get it running. Alright, we got this thing in the garage. You can see every tire is flat. It's completely flat on this thing, so it needs all new tires. I don't know if they were punctured or what. The tread's not that bad, but every single tire is flat. A couple rips in the seat here and there. We're gonna fix up the plastic right here. Plastic welded on. It looks like all the pieces are there. I'm guessing he rammed something with it. Doesn't look like the bumper's bent or anything, which is nice. Let's see if Vinny likes it. Vinny, what do you think, bud? Doesn't look like he likes it too much. You don't like it? What do you think? Giving me the stare down on it. Can't really tell. We're gonna dig right into it and see what we find. Let's see what's underneath here. Alright, so the battery is not even hooked up here. What is this for? We've got alligator clips in here for something. I wonder if he wasn't getting spark or something. Looks like the fuses are down here too. I guess we'll start with that. Look at the fuses, make sure everything turns on. Get a jumper pack to this thing and just see what turns on when we hit the key. Believe the brakes work. Let's see. Possibly. Yep, they're getting hard now. Back brakes. I don't know if the back brakes are working. Let's try hooking up some jumpers to it. See if anything turns on here. Positive. Negative. All right, here we go. I have a feeling it's not going to. Oh yeah. Do the lights work? Oh yeah, lights are working. Awesome. High and low. Cool. Looks like starter does not work. It's just clicking back here. Oop, something sparked. So that is definitely not working. I know the kickstart does work, so the engine's not locked up or anything. So let's work at that first. You can hear it clicking. Let's see. Get the seat off of here. Not sure where the solenoid is. Gonna buy the battery somewhere. I think it's underneath here. First, check the fuses. They should be good, because everything's lighting up. Got a bunch of 15 amp fuses in here. Sure. That looks good. Zoom in here a little bit. That one looks good. That one looks good. Perfect. I've got the 20 amp fuses. Perfect. One more. Is that an extra one? No. That one looks good. I believe the solenoid is underneath here. Alright, now we can get to it. Hopefully. Alright, there's the solenoid. Right here. Alright, let's see what happens here. Here, just clicking. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Well, let's see. Nope, still clicking. Huh. That is weird. Let's see if anything sparks here. Nothing sparks. Alright, so when we're pushing the button, it's getting 12 volts to the other side of the solenoid. So we know the solenoid is working, it's just clicking, which means that the starter is bad. So what's happening is you're pushing the button, you're getting 12 volts to go through the solenoid down to the starter, but the starter isn't turning with that 12 volts going to it. So that means the starter is toast, or something in the starter is stuck and not spinning. So it's definitely a starter issue. Another thing we found is that when we took the screwdriver and put it against the two terminals, nothing happened. That's because when you get 12 volts to here, 12 volts to here, it's not going anywhere. It stops at the starter and therefore won't spark. So yeah, that's kind of how you know the starter is toast. So we'll take a look at that a little bit later and try to fix the starter up. All right, we're at the left side of the machine. Here's the spark plug up in there. Let's try to get that out. We might have to take out the plastics up here to do it. At least the spark plug's tight. This thing looked like it was sitting outside for a pretty long time, so we'll see what that spark plug looks like in there. No, it's not all the way in, is it? It doesn't look like it's all the way in. It's like halfway in. It's all rusted out too. That's not good. Feels like the spark plug's like stripped out or something. Oh, that's not a good sign. That is not good at all. Oh man, it looks like the fluid's going down the cylinder too. Hopefully it's not stripped out. I have a feeling it is though. There's probably a reason this thing was only $350. Ooh, spark plug is not looking too good. All the threads you can see were all rusty. It was only in to about right here. I'm afraid that's gonna be stripped out. Let's try to get some penetrating oil down there. All right, weave that piston. Kind of. Huh. That's no good. Let me try to find another spark plug like this and see if it twists in easy. All right, we found a clean spark plug. Let's see if we can twist her in there. Wishful thinking. Let's see. So far we're good. Oh, it's getting hard now. We're about halfway. That's not good. Yeah, it looks like she's either stripped out or cross-threaded. I might have to re-tap that. So threads are a little messed up in there. It's not good. Let's see if we've got spark at least here. All right, we have to use the kickstart. Oh yeah. All right, we've got spark. We won't be able to test compression because we can't get a spark plug in the spark plug hole all the way down, so I'm guessing the compression tester is not going to fit in there. But I guess we can try it. Fit in there. At least get tight for us so we can get a good reading on the compression. if that's all the way in or not. Doesn't feel like it went all the way in. Oh, it's pretty close. Alright. Let's see, where can we put this? We're gonna kick it over, throttle open. Should probably check the airbox before we do that. Looks like. Just cover. It's not too bad. At least there's an air filter in there. Yeah, not horrible. Could have been a lot worse. But that air filter is junk on there. It's all falling apart. I think we're gonna get that off and clean that out. It's like deteriorating. We'll vacuum all that out. Alright, let's see what we get for compression here. Throttle open, gonna kick it over a couple times. Let's see what happens. Feels like a lot of compression. Well, that's not good. I don't like the sound of that. Huh. Sounds pretty bad. Something's clicking in there. We're at 125, but I believe there's a decompression mechanism. So that's about right. I heard something clicking every time I kicked it over, so hopefully it's nothing serious. I felt like a lot of compression when I was kicking it over. All right, well, we have spark, we have compression, so let's see if we can get some fuel. The guy said that the fuel pump was not working. I believe this one has an electronic fuel pump. So it's right here. We'll see what's going on with that. Maybe the tube for the gas tank was just off or something. I don't know. We'll see if that pumps anything. So on. Off, that's off. So I think on is that way. Pretty sure. So this goes up to no. So blue and black. Okay. All right, I was able to get the bracket off of here and a couple tubes, and we got the gas line off the nipple right there. So now we can pull that through and just see if any gas is getting to the carb here. So it's right here is the line. It should pump when we kickstart it. Seems like the pump is turning on. Pump is definitely working. You can hear it working. No gas coming out. Do we have any gas in here? Oh yeah, there's no gas in there. Huh. Pretty clean. So let's add some gas, see what happens. Maybe there's a leak in the tank. There's gas in it now. Let's see if anything pumps. Looking at the line right here. See if anything comes out. Nothing. Try a different setting here. Nothing. Not getting anything. Maybe the fuel filter's clogged. Alright, let's see if anything blows through with the air compressor right here. We got this. Yep. You can see, look right here, the gas coming up through it. Let's see, I think that's off. Let's see if it blows through. That's on, I think. Maybe we just don't have enough gas in it. Let's try to add some more gas to it, see if anything flows. Alright, check this out. We added some more gas to it. Oh yeah, she's pumping gas now. Sweet. That is awesome. So the pump does work. You just didn't have enough gas in there. Alright, it's getting gas, so obviously we need the carburetor cleaned. It looks like it's been sitting here forever, so yeah, let's go through the carb before attempting to start it up. That pilot's definitely clogged. This choke's actually nice on this machine because they leave you enough room to get the wrench in there. Most carburetors, they don't leave you enough room. This one's nice. Choke looks good. Let's see if that was working. Choke looks like it was working pretty good. All right, carbs off. Let's see what's going on inside the car. How bad could it be? Here we go. Wow, it's really not that bad. A little powder in there. Looks like the guy ran it, or the fuel, before he put it away. Nice. Not horrible. Wow, pretty clean. Probably would have started up. But better to go over it anyway. We'll see if that pilot's clogged. Probably would have been hard starting. Oh yeah, that pin came out easily. We're off to a good start here. Let's see what the needle looks like. Float looks good. Needle tip is nice and rubbery. Everything looks good so far. Let's see what that main jet looks like. Wow, pretty clean. All clear. Running a 142 for the main. So far, this carb is really nice. Let's see what the pilot's looking like. If the pilot's clear, that would be amazing. Oh, the pilot was clear. Running a 35. Didn't even have to blow through it. It was perfectly clear. Wow. That is something. Never had that happen before. So this carburetor definitely did not run off no gas in it. You can see there's no gunk anywhere on it. It's really nice. That's how a carb should look. Alright, let's see what the fuel screw's at. 1.5 about. So carburetor checks out. That looks really good. We'll just blow it out with compressed air and then reinstall this thing. All right, carburetor is all back on, ready to go, all cleaned out. Let's quick check the oil next, make sure there's some in there before attempting to start it. We also have to figure out the spark plug situation. All right, let's see. Yeah, there's some in there, it's pretty dark, but it's all the way filled up, so we'll have to change that out once we get it running, if we do get it running. But there's plenty of oil in there, so that's good for the first start. All right, here we go, moment of truth. We've got the spark plug in. It's almost bottomed out, but those threads are just a little bit off, so I tightened it as much as I could. We'll see if it fires up. We gotta work on the threads just a little bit more, but we'll see. fired right up. That's Honda for you. Holy cow. Idling perfectly, of course. That's crazy. Look at that. Man. Doesn't get much better than that. Mint. Holy cow. Open the garage door. I was really not expecting it to fire up like that. Wow. I don't think it's smoking really too much either. Burning off all that, I put some penetrating oil down the cylinder. It's probably still burning that off. But man, this sounds really good. It sounds really good. It's not smoking anything off the back here. That is insane. 350 bucks. Fuel pump must be working pretty good now. Wow. Sounds really, really good. No ticking. Wow. I can't believe it. Not bad. So she fired right up. Sounds amazing. No ticking, no knocking. Engine sounds great. I just cannot believe how good that sounds. No smoking out of the engine at all. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're gonna work on the starter next. Try to figure that out. Oh, it looks like the starter's not connected. There's not a wire going to the starter. That's probably why. Well, what the heck? Did the wire come off? Look, it's supposed to go on right there. I wonder if that's why. The starter's not working. Alright, I was able to find the other wire that's supposed to go to the connection right there. You can see it right there, hooked to the green wire. We're just going to turn the bike to on and push the start button and see if we're getting 12 volts. We've got it hooked up to the end of that wire right there. Let's see what happens. Yep. So we're getting 12 volts to there. And let's try to connect that to the starter now. See what happens. Alright, we've got it hooked up here. Turning this to on. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Alright, we got 2 bolts that we're holding the starter in. Let's get that out. Yeah, it looks like that starter's not coming out. I think I have to take off the whole side cover. You can see it gets stopped by the engine right here, so it can't come out. If you lift up, it can't come out. Maybe it can. Let's see. Nope. So there's no way to get that out. I think you have to take off the whole side cover here, which would be really stupid. Let's take off the cover right here. Maybe these gears are broken in there or something. oil getting to it. Those all look good. Everything's smooth. One-way bearing looks like it's working. Huh. Alright, I was able to get the starter out without taking that cover off. It was just really, really tight in there. Let's check this out. Why is this not working? Alright, negative right here. Then we'll just touch the positive. And you can see it's not doing anything. So starter is dead. Let's find out why. Let's see. Oh. Look at that pile. Something got chewed up in here. Oof. Ooh, all the wires are disconnected here. Look at that. That's not looking too hot. So these two wires are supposed to be connected to here. It almost looks like it's completely missing the brushes. Like, where are the brushes? Did they get chewed up and they're just gone? Like, these usually connect to the brushes and they pinch onto here. But where are they? And where are the springs? I don't know. That's really weird. Because these should be connecting to the brushes. But it just looks like they're missing. So this is what should be in there. So you can see this leads up into here, which leads to the brushes that are on springs, and they push to the center of the starter. And we're missing that whole plate, we're missing the springs, we're missing the wires. It's almost like somebody took it out and put it in a different one. But that's what we needed. So that was just completely missing. They're like 10 bucks. It looks like they work for a TRX 300. All right, so the only crack on the plastics is right here. That little baby one that we're gonna fix up. And right here, this one's a pretty bad one in the front. So we've got our plastic welder here. This guy we're gonna be using. You can go underneath with it and just see if we can fix this up a little bit. Right now it's coming apart pretty good. So we're just gonna hold this trigger down, wait for that to turn hot red. We get to the tire. See it kind of coming through right there. All right, we got it all fixed up, nice and strong now. It's not gonna rip off of there. Before, that piece was just really, really flexible, so at least it won't crack anymore. Obviously it doesn't look perfect, the crack is still there, but it's strong at least. Well, we got a lot accomplished today. We got this thing for 350 bucks and actually got it running, which was just insane. I thought for sure it wasn't gonna run, or it would need a top end rebuild, or the crank was bad, but sure enough, she runs great. It's a Honda. I should have trusted that it was a Honda and would run. Next video, we're buying a new starter, a new air filter, all new tires, and a new seat cover. This thing's gonna be looking brand new, and then we'll take it for the first ride. So stay tuned for that video. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. And until next time, we are out.